at my park, my local park that I love to be at. And I was doing my own personal message. Obviously, it's really windy, so I was just kind of holding my deck and things. And I felt called to share this message for those who feel like maybe you resonate with me, or maybe you just resonate with this energy that I'm about to bring forward. But it is an energy of mastery. It is an energy of up level. It is an energy of high intensity. There's something really, really important right now, because these are the 3 cards that I chose for myself. How do I want to do this? Okay. Chose for myself. Hello? That were chosen for me. It's just me talking with my guides, so. It's renewal, spirit path of the north, spiritual progress, success, and hope. Then we have blue moon with mastery, recognition, and evolution. And also, you can hear the birds. We have birds in this card. The wolves. Hello. Can it be more aligned in this moment? And then we have Thunderbird clan with imminent change, life force, and rebuilding. So, low wind. There's just this really big energy of you, honestly, because I've been getting some energy of like stepping into a new timeline. I feel like there's been some readings where it's like split for those who are in the process of going into a new timeline versus those who are already in it. This energy is specifically for people who are in it. I'm talking about in it, like 143. I'm talking about in it, like you're in the new timeline, and it's different because it's like similar patterns are repeating, or certain cycles are coming up, but the way that you're addressing them, the way that you're handling them is letting these cycles die out. And I feel like I'm seeing like layers of an onion like fall away. It's actually making me think there's like a food or a dish, like a flowering onion or something. It's like deep fried onion and it like blooms. Like it's like all these layers, all these parts of yourself that weren't quite addressed, or these cycles of the self, they've been met 222 and they've been mastered. They've been removed or alchemized into something that you can actually utilize, rather than almost being stuck in patterns. You're free of them, but it's like the reason you can notice that you're free of these patterns is because, clarity, spirit path of the east, breakthrough, inner vision, and truth on the back of the deck. The reason you know that you're free is because you can see where in which you previously played a role because of how these patterns are continuing to play out, but because of your lack of reciprocity in the energy and the cycle, you're seeing how it's shifting, how it's changing. People are reacting different. Your environments are reacting different. The way that you're alchemizing and utilizing your energy is responding different. The way that you're moving is different, so things are responding differently to you. Because you're free, and because you're free flowing, and therefore it's almost like this wind, right? It's very nice, it's gentle breeze, and then it can come through with some real like get some real energy into it, get some real power, get a good punch. 333. And so the other cards that I had here were divine timing, abundance, and death.
This right here? That's right.
Some dudes were just fucking around up on the little boards up there. But it's like I don't know, it's almost like maybe there was a lot of negativity, a lot of frustration or anger or something that would kind of muddle you, or like get you in confusion to certain responses that would actually be more beneficial for not only you but everybody in the party, if that makes sense. Like, right, like if someone's trying to kind of like push your buttons or something, right? We'll talk about anger. If someone's trying to push your buttons and they're trying to get a rise out of you, maybe to put you out of your character or just to engage in toxicity with you, and maybe before you would be a little more into that, like you would stoop to a petty level. And it's like now 444 on my timer, you're like, actually, I just don't really understand any of this, and like I'm not really feeling like the frustration energy you're feeling. I'm not feeling like stooping to petty. I'm not feeling like responding in certain ways. I'm not feeling, like I'm just not feeling it, right? Like you're not engaging in the same patterns. You're not the same person. And so people are really having to deal with the fact that you're showing up differently. And so if this is kind of what's resonating a bit with what's going on in your life, because also we have sacred space on the back of the deck, so it's like you're treating yourself as something sacred. You're showing up differently, like you're moving with royalty energy, which is essentially the energy you always had within you. It's because of certain patterns, whether it's generational or just something that was taught in this lifetime. You didn't know how to respond with elegance, with grace. You were maybe a little bit more explosive, reactive, when in times it would have been more beneficial to be more graceful or put. And it's not like this isn't the energy of like turning the other cheek, like, oh, I'm just going to be better, like I'm just going to do this. It's like, no, I'm actually just going to respond with an energy that's true to me, right? Outside of the anger, outside of the frustration. And it's 4:11 on my clock, and it's 5:55 on my timer. Exactly. Like, it's like I'm not doing this because I want to be better, or I want to appear better, or do this better. It's like I'm doing this because this is literally how I feel, right? And because you're so in connection with yourself and you've been doing a lot of healing and you're not showing up in the same patterns, how you truly show up is something of grace, of royalty, of respect, of compassion. But also, it's not like you're, maybe if you were passive aggressive before and not on the other end of being overly aggressive, it's going to be passive aggressive, very subtle about stuff, like doing things behind the scenes, very lurker energy. It's like now you're more willing to stand up and stand out, like you're not afraid to shine. Like if you're going to fight back, you're not fighting from behind the scenes, like you're like, no, actually my fight is just standing and confronting. So it's like you're showing up in patterns differently because you've mastered yourself, you've mastered your emotions, and it's not like you're oppressive over your emotions, you're in flow, right? Just like the wind. I'm really wondering how this is going to sound when the wind blows. I don't know if it's going to count it out or not. But yeah, that's almost this energy. And like, this is just a checkpoint. Like, this is just hey, just to let you know, like, this is where you're at. This is what you're doing. You should be very proud of yourself. The universe is very proud of you. This is the energy that's always been within you. You just weren't given the right skill sets and tools to utilize this, but you carved them for yourself. You created that shit for yourself. And now you get to experience the abundance of not only building that from yourself and building this structure, this stability, this discipline all on your own, and learning how to build those tools and create them and utilize them for yourself. But you're also going to experience what it's like for you to be in this proper energy, which is where, like, people who have regulated nervous systems and do get taught compassion and conflict and repair and how to, be a healthy human in interaction, they already have these tools. Now you get to finally experience what a regulated nervous system looks like and how you can be abundant in a regulated nervous system, because you're not losing yourself, you're not overspilling your energy, you're not overgiving, nor are you overgiving from fear or like the anger, right? Overgiving your anger. 8:08 on my timer. You're just in flow. And by not pushing certain sides of yourself, like again, being overly aggressive or overly sneaky, or overly quiet and pushover, wherever you lie, like, you are not that person. That's how you were taught through survival. And you've released it. 1, 2, 3, release it. But that's literally what this is. And like, now you're more free to fly. You have the strength. It's making me think, because it's a really windy day, right? And like, birds have to have the strength to fly against it, but they usually go with the flow. So it's like, you building those tools gives you, either path. If you feel like you need to go against resistance, because there are times, 8:58 on my timer as I say this, there are times where you do go against the flow, and there are times where you go with the flow. And it's like, now you have both skill sets to do both. Not only can you have the release to surrender, to control, to just go with the airflow where it's going, but you also have the strength to go against it when need be. And that's a beautiful balance to be in. And that's why you're in this mastery energy, because that's literally mastery in and of itself. And it's 4:14 on my clock as I end this out. You have a blessed day. Thank you for being here, and may I see you another time.